So 11th house deals with friendships. And this also deals with all kinds of group activities. Now, this can also be like an association or a society that you're a member of, or it could be a group of companies or any kind of group mentality. It's also about global consciousness as well, or group consciousness. It can also be to do with your contacts and your networks, which may come through those groups, or it may come through your friendship circle. The 11th house is also very much about the future. So it's glimpses of the future, or your future hopes and dreams and wishes, your hobbies and interests and things, what you envision for yourself, what you're aspiring to, your ideals as well, all come in here. And it can also be on a more external level. This, as I said, can be global consciousness, but it can also be things like humanitarian issues or social reform or trends in society. Anything like that coming in is it's going to affect a lot of different people. It could also be to do with the future and the way things are moving. Now we've got here Chiron healing, and we've got Maeve cycles and rhythms. So it says here, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So you're going to have to do some deep diving here with Chiron, whether this is to do with your friends, or it's with your associations or groups that you're in, or it could even be groups of friends. As I said, perhaps you are at odds with what they are thinking and feeling, or what they are doing. Perhaps you are at odds with that. And it could just be that you need to periodically just indulge in some self-care, take some time out, reflect on things, take time to rest in between what is going on. There is some kind of opportunity coming in for you. This could be an opportunity for healing, or for letting go of something which has been a problem for you for a long time. But it's also honoring the cycles of your body. So when you're tired, rest, and then when you need to take action, then do that. But it's about listening to your body, listening to the signs, so when you are in with a group of people and you're not happy, listen to what your body is telling you. Or likewise, if you're in a group or when you're with others and you're feeling joyful and happy, then that is a good sign. So it's about listening to your body and observing your cycles and rhythms and your biorhythms, and just your moods and your general demeanor. Now, with Chiron healing, it's saying that there's something going around and round here, which could be repetitive, or it could only have appeared, maybe this is the second time. Just take it as it resonates for you. But it's saying that there's something which keeps coming up and needs to be addressed. It's usually associated with a past wounding, or a betrayal, or some kind of loss, or some kind of situation which occurred which was difficult for you, and it never really got dealt with properly at that time. The feelings around that, it could even be a physical wounding, that now that physical wounding is appearing again. For some reason it's flared up or something like that, but normally it's to do with the emotional situation around that physical wounding. Something around that never got healed properly, so it's kind of got papered over. It's a bit like a crack that's got papered over, and it keeps coming through. So it's saying that you need to do a bit of a deep dive, bring this fear or concern or unhappiness or whatever the feeling is. It could just be feeling very uncomfortable about a certain situation, or something is happening again, or the circumstances may be different, but the same feeling, that uncomfortable feeling, is coming back to you again. And it's saying that there's something that needs to be pulled out. Whatever it is, examine the original situation, pull it out, bring it into the light. Especially if it's a fear, and most things are based on fears, okay? As soon as you bring it into the light, it loses its fear factor. So bring it into the light, examine it, and acknowledge that situation, or that whatever occurred, or however it occurred, had a place in your life. It was important at the time. What it's done is it's shaped you in some way. It's an experience which you called into your life to develop you in some way, or to grow you in some way. So this is all part of your life plan. So you have to acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge that it's had a place in your life. Apply forgiveness to that situation and to your part in the situation, and release it. Let it go. Let your energy go from being stuck there and going round and round and surfacing periodically. That's what happens once you've had an experience, an uncomfortable experience. Some part of you or some part of your energy gets trapped there unless you get closure. And it just stays there and it just drains your energy away. So you must release it, and you can only do that through forgiveness. Now you have got unconditional love here, and you've got Kuan Yin compassion. So there's some aspect of this that needs to be applied here. If somebody really hurt you or their behavior was terrible, well, you can't take responsibility for that. And you can forgive your part in the situation, forgive the situation. You don't have to forgive their actions. That is their situation, but you can release yourself from that, and then you can move forward, and then pull your energy back and move forward. Now this process, whatever that is that's going to happen for you, however you're going to obtain this healing, this will help you tremendously, because it's going to, as I say, bring your energy back to you. It will address this healing, but it will also be a useful tool for you to help others going forward. You'll come across other people who are struggling with something similar or are going through a similar experience, and you can help through some sort of assistance or advice, or just holding space for them. And this may become a career as well for some people. But it's a very healing opportunity, and I feel this is what is coming in for. It's giving you a chance to release something. Now, it could also be that you need to spend more time in nature, or you need to be immersing yourself in more natural activities. And in some cases, it can also be to do with medicinal or remedies or natural therapies to assist you at this time, and to also to help your rhythms and your cycles of your body and just your general energy levels and coping mechanisms. So natural remedies, natural therapies, there are many, homeopathy, naturopathy, whatever's appropriate for you. Could even be yoga, whatever's a natural therapy, something that is natural, but it can be remedy based. It can even be medicinal, but something may be coming in to do with that. And you can learn more about it for yourself and also to help others. But it's certainly going to be able to assist you and heal you. Chiron rules all of those natural therapies. It can also be that something may occur in this house, and you may have to, like a small mishap or a small accident or something like that. You will have to go to a healing facility in order to recover, or you may accompany somebody else who's going there. That can also come in with Chiron. But nature is very important. It holds a lot of answers to things, and this is about the treatment of that, but not so much just the symptoms. You also want to address many other issues as well. And so do a little bit of an exploration, try different things, but apply the forgiveness rule, that is to release your energy. Now we've got here 10th house. So this could be to do with career issues. It can also be to do with your fame, your reputation, and your public status. So pick out whichever is appropriate for you. Now, it's all of that, but it's also the world outside home. So this is the opposite end of your home life. And this can also be about authority figures, either a manager or a guru or a boss, or a mentor, or some authoritative figure that you kind of look up to or is in your life. It could even be a parent, or somebody else that's in your life that you feel is an authority figure. It can also be an authoritative institution. So this can be government, military, legal, whatever, something to do with that, but something that is perceived as being an authoritative institution, or having authority and power. Now we've got your Pisces, and we've got past life. So if you are struggling with this authority situation, now this could also be where you are coming into authority, and this is maybe where the leadership comes in. You could also be gaining a lot of maturity at this time, wisdom, and you could also be coming into your power. So take it as it resonates, all right? But there's something coming in to do with this where you're going to have to step up in some way, and this is why we have the leadership here. So as I say, it could be to do with your profile. You're perhaps, speaking up about something, or you are leading the way in something, or it could be career related. It's something to do with your public status, your standing in the world. But it's connected to a past life. So possibly something that is occurring in this situation is connected to something from a previous situation where, perhaps you have, fears or concerns or you are recognizing something from a past life because it occurred, something similar to what is happening now in your life. You're recognizing that, and it's making you uncomfortable, or it's creating a fear, or it could be anger, or it could be action. You're taking action because you just know that something's not right, or something needs to happen, or you're taking the leadership in something because you know that's the right course of action to do, or you're making a plan. Whatever it is, it's saying that this is deeply rooted, and it could have been reverberating from many, many lifetimes, or one in particular, and you've brought it forward into this lifetime because you know it needs to be dealt with. There may be others around you who are working on it with you, or it's maybe just you, or you may be stepping into the leadership role here to show the way. But there is something that is deeply rooted, and it's saying that this situation involves your past life memories. So, as I said, it could be a fear, or it could be an action that you need to take, or it could be just something that you need to overcome, or something you need to start or initiate, whatever it will be. But it's saying that don't allow these ancient roots to hold you back from what you need to do. Okay, it's echoing back, but it's coming for a reason, and it's going to show you something. It's very possible that with the Chiron healing, that this is connected to the past life. Maybe this healing, or coming to terms with some sort of situation and releasing your energy from there, either by releasing it through forgiveness or taking action to release yourself from something. It could very well be, these two could very well be connected. And this is what it's saying. It's saying that something needs to be released here, but don't have fear, and don't be afraid of what steps that you need to take, because this is part of your life path. Okay. Something you need to do. And we've got your destiny here as well. So I feel this is important. Pisces can also be about karma. So this could be something as I said, you've come into this lifetime to deal with now. Or you may be taking the lead. You may be leading the way for others, or putting your foot down about something, or being very firm about something, or you're taking some action. And the Pisces, as I said, deals with a lot of karma. So this can be a karmic issue, or aspects of your karma that you are now working on in this lifetime. Karmic inheritance, all of these things. It could also be bringing somebody into your life at this time. And this can be like a soulmate, or very deep soul bond, that you're either working with this person, or it could be like a soulmate coming in for you if this is relationship related. And it could be that with the 10th house, that you are changing your public status, and you're coming together with this person. So it could be that you are coming together, or you are just have been together for a while, and now you are moving on in your own paths. Take it as it resonates for you, okay? But it's saying that there could be a public status change, or something is shifting in that regard. But it could also be that you are dealing with perhaps even societal issues, or worldly issues, or some other aspect which has affected you deeply, and that is why it's coming through as a karmic issue. Okay. Now this could also be, having belief, having faith in something. So this could be belief and faith in yourself, or belief and faith in God, or in the spirit world, or in source, whatever is your belief. Okay. It's about standing firm in that and connecting to that source at all times, so that you feel guided at this time. Because certainly if you're taking the leadership, whether it's in a relationship, or whether it's in a cause, or it's connected to a greater humanitarian issue, whatever it may be, just apply it to your situation. It's saying that there's a lot of spiritual knowledge, and a lot of spiritual clout that you can bring in with this Pisces energy. It could also be that you're getting swept up into a whole lot of things, which may also not be suitable for you. You could be mixing with the wrong crowd, or you could be going in a direction which is not suitable for you. So sometimes you can get caught up into the complexities of others. They find you very empathetic, or they find you a certain way, and they use your energy. So take that as it resonates as well. See if that applies to you. But it really also can be about going within, or taking some sort of break from the situation in order to get clarity. Because sometimes with Pisces, the energy can be a little bit clouded, or confusion or overwhelm can set in. And that is why you need to reaffirm your connection to source, so that you are hearing your guidance properly, so that you can enact this course of action, or you can let go of this fear, or situation that may be troubling you. But it could also be, as I said, connecting to source or connecting to a karmic person or a soul person, a soul mate, so that you can move forward from a past life where perhaps things didn't work well for either of you or both of you. And now you want to move forward on something. Take it as it resonates. It can also be to do with addictive issues appearing with Pisces. Things may be rising up from the unconscious at this time, whether this is an unconscious behavior pattern in yourself or in others that you're recognizing, or in society, or just in general that you are noticing. Things rising up from the unconscious, shadow aspects appearing. And it could also be that with the Pisces energy that you are engaging with a sort of an institution of some sort. Now, this can be to do with like hospitals or educational institutions or government or military or whatever, some institution that you're getting experiences, you're learning things through this situation, and it just there may be echoes from the past. As I said, either it's something you need to overcome or it's an action you need to take, something to do with this coming in. Just be careful with the Pisces energy that you don't slip into victim mentality. This is an unconscious thing as well. All unconscious behaviors, drives, motivations, or it could even be a rising up of something out of yourself, which is really, really important for you at this time. It could be the rising up of this leadership, or just something that you need to do. Now, with the Yod Destiny, this could very well be to do with this as well. Yod Destiny is saying that this is a destiny that you've picked out for yourself. So I get the strong impression there's a lot of karmic situations occurring here. It could be a karmic path, or other karmic inheritance, things that you're dealing with this time around. But it's saying that the destiny path, the Yod path, is very specific. It's specific to you, and there may be no others that you know which are going to empathize or understand what it is that you're trying to do here. This is a unique, special path. You may feel like the black sheep of the family, or you may just feel like you're marching to your own drummer. There's a lot of that happening in the world at the moment, where there's lots of choices being made and other people just will not resonate with your choices. So this is kind of the energy that comes in with this. A lot of frustration, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of overcoming is required with this. But on the other side of that is success. This is going to build up tremendous inner strength, because what you will do is that you will follow your own path. You need to follow your own path with Yod. This is about, literally following your destiny and listening to your own inner guidance at this time, your own inner GPS, which is what I said with the Pisces energy, listening to your guidance, listening to your source, and paying attention to that, because that is going to guide you one step at a time. The path will not be clear. You will not have everything laid out, which is wonderful for Taurians. They like to have everything clear. They don't like changes. But this is saying that not every step is going to be laid out for you. You're going to have to listen to your guidance and then just follow one step at a time, and you will get there in the end. It's kind of got a pioneering energy about it as well. But it won't be easy. It's a very specific path. Now, this could also be related to a relationship, where this relationship is part of your destiny. You won't be able to let go of it, or you won't feel like letting go of it, because the two of you have got something important to achieve at this time, and you can do it better together than if you were apart. Okay, so that aspect also comes in, or it could be to do with a profession or something else that you're driving forward on. But you will feel a little bit alone. You may have to work in secret or quietly on it, or it may be a relationship that you're conducting quietly. Because, as I said, others, you won't get advice and support from others at this time under this energy. It's a pioneering energy. It's something you have to do, and it's part of your fate and part of your destiny.